Just how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka Miss Fear Focal, bringing back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now, if it's your first time joining me, you've definitely landed on the right channel because I am the blogger, they blog about Shibobom. Okay. Now, anyway, just today we're going to talk about the EFF. I felt that this was just way too big for me to not talk about it. Okay, they recently celebrated their 10th anniversary, which I am still just shocked that the EFF is only 10 years old. And so basically, before I can even comment on anything, I am going to go ahead, guys, and just read to you guys the full statement that they actually made. Now this was posted on their Twitter account. It is quite long, you know. I am a bit exhausted, hey, so I don't know if we're gonna English or we're gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna try my best not to. Usually what I would do is that I would just, you know, post and say, oh, you know, you guys should go ahead and pause and read, and then you just like, oh, I'm watching you when I'm washing the dishes, please make sure you read. I don't have time to read, so I now read Shibobom. I got no time, but anyway, happy Monday, by the way. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start off, and it says the EFF thanks the people of South Africa for forming part of the EFF 10th anniversary celebration. Sunday, the 30th of July 2023, the Economic Freedom Fighters EFF takes this opportunity to thank the people of South Africa and continent of South Africa, the continent, and the world for forming part of the EFF 10th anniversary rally and all our celebrations in the lead up to the historic rally at FNB Stadium on the 29th of July 2023. The EFF has made a monumental impact on the body politic of South Africa and has undoubtedly changed the nation's appreciation of our democracy for the better. We wish to extend our appreciation to all those who have been part of the successful road to FNB Stadium. The road to FNB Stadium has been marked by admirable philanthropic, developmental, and educational projects by the EFF. The EFF has embarked on the instrumental development of old age homes, orphanages, and disability centers across all 9 provinces of South Africa. The EFF further donated 100,000 to all these centers to cater for their most immediate needs. These centers have been adopted by the EFF and will remain as sites where the EFF makes contribution to the most vulnerable in society. Additional to this, the EFF has launched a stage play titled Le Rouo, which reflects on the history of the EFF and the prevailing socio-economic conditions confronting our society. We further held an essay and poetry competition wherein 9 winners who wrote an essay reflecting on the 10 years of the EFF received 40,000 rands each. The EFF poetry competition where participants submitted poems reflecting on the decade of the EFF's existence, resulting in the winner receiving 50,000 rands. Now, I do have to go to the next slide, guys. Like, it's so long, and I do have to tilt my phone this way because then I get to see better. This is actually a trick that I learned from my ninjas. Y'all are just always the best. It continues to say the EFF embarked on a commemorative walk from Uncle Tom's Hall in Soweto in remembrance of the National People's Assembly on what is it to be done, which resolved to establish this economic emancipation movement. The EFF further released the 5th Jazz Hour album and hosted the EFF 10th anniversary exhibition in a commendable effort to popularize the arts in South Africa. The EFF Carnival was part of the build-up to FNB Stadium and was a remarkable festival of the poor, celebrating the history of the EFF with symbolism, music, arts, and traditional performances. It goes on to say the carnival was followed by a lecture by esteemed Pan-Africanist Professor PLO Lumumba, who drew parallels between the birth of the EFF and the centuries-long struggle against colonial domination of Africa. In order to honor the miners of Marikana, whose sacrifice gave birth to a new revolution in the form of the EFF in South Africa, the EFF held birthday celebration at Marikana on the 26th of July 2023 to celebrate the day upon which the day to form this revolutionary movement was made. We further hosted the EFF Gala Dinner and the EFF Diplomatic Breakfast to engage with the business sector of the diplomatic community on the policies of the EFF as we march towards governments in South Africa in 2024. These initiatives show that the EFF is an important intervention to the many spheres of crisis confronting our society, and that we are truly and further not only in South Africa but the whole continent and the world. On the 29th of July 2023, the EFF held the first massive political gathering in FNB Stadium since the funeral of Chris Hani, one of the greatest communists to ever live in Africa, and the president South Africa was denied. The president and commander of chief of the EFF, Julius Silo Malemo, gave a moving reflection on the journey of the EFF and the future of South Africa, which depends on the continued existence of the organization. Now we're gonna go to the last slide. When I tell you guys, this was like freaking long as hell. Okay, you better, like, guys, please make sure that you like this video, like, please. Okay, then continues to say the EFF takes this opportunity to thank all those who made their way to FNB Stadium and assures them that they are a part of history and the future of this country. We thank all leaders and public representatives who brought their constituencies to the stadium and ensured the safe transportation of all those who were brought from different provinces. The EFF is aware of the unfortunate passing of an attendee on the 10th anniversary rally at the FNB Stadium, who, according to reports, fell to his death on the day of the event from one of the stands. When we send our deepest condolences to the family and loved ones and the deceased, and pray that his soul rests in eternal peace. The leadership of the EFF will visit the family of the deceased and take care of all funeral arrangements in honor of his life. As someone who formed part of the historic celebration of our movement, the EFF ensures the people of South Africa that we remain the most dependable force of change in South Africa. It is only the EFF that can deliver the land, jobs, free education, housing, sanitation, water, transform and economic, and lead massive industrialization that will be present all across the continent. Oh man, we can on all we call on all of our people to go out in their numbers and vote for economic freedom. Economic freedom. I was assuming they were going to say economic freedom fighters, but they said economic freedom in their lifetime in the national and provincial elections in 2024. Let us register to vote and mark 2024 as our 1994. Now, obviously, after that, guys, they did then put on their numbers and the contact details, which is something that I'm really honestly not going to read. When I saw the speech that Julius Malema made, like, my hair literally stood, honey. Okay, it was such like, wow, what a time to be alive to actually get to witness that, you know. Now, of course, you know, for me, I just will not lie, guys. Like, that clip, when I saw it, the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I will not lie, I love Julius Malema. I feel like he makes so much sense. I feel like he's someone that at most times, especially in the beginning of his you know, political independence and him forming the EFF, he was mostly just misunderstood. You know, I don't agree with 100% of everything that he says, and I think I've spoken about this to say that the only aspect about Julius Malema that I do not like is the fact that, you know, he supports open borders. I feel like that would just kill the whole entire country. But other than that, I feel like when it comes to other topics, he's someone that is very intelligent, he's well spoken. I feel like he's toned down a lot now. He does not take nonsense. So if you go there, he is going to fetch you, drag you to hell, have the devil bend your behind, and then drag you back. Like, that is him, honey, okay? He snatches wigs and everything, you know. And so I feel like at this point, like, you know, I'm just so proud. I'm not even going to lie. I'm definitely just so proud of Julius Malema. I'm gonna go ahead and play just a clip so that you guys can see like what he was saying, and I'll be right back.
No one can make me tired. I march forward to the victory of our people. The revolution in South Africa is guaranteed that under the EFF, this country will be the better. Stand up, South Africa. Make sure that South Africa, you are counted with me. Run, South Africa. Stand and make sure that our people understand that they need to be counted. You must be counted. You must be part of history. You must make sure that you are one of the people who are going to deliver economic freedom in our lifetime.
Now, my ninjas, honestly, not even going to lie, I do have to say Ju is doing well, okay? Ju is doing well. I mean, at this point, it's either DA or EFF. You choose where you go. Because the ANC, I just feel like maybe we need to just let them rest, you know. Anyway, most of them that are in parliament, they are too damn old. So I think that this would be a perfect opportunity to have them rest. Please do make sure that you do go and register to vote. And make sure that you do vote for 2024, you know. Obviously, everyone's vote is going to be a secret, but I already know which political party I am actually going to vote for. And I do have to say that, my goodness, like, I can't believe that this party is only 10 years old. You know, for 10 years, like, I do personally feel that, you know, the EFF has really done well, and Julius Malema has honestly done very, very well. And so I am really honestly just proud. I do believe that this is definitely black excellence. And yeah, man, he's a family man. He's family oriented. You've never had a single scandal, Kajuju, or, oh, you know, he was with a girl here, he was doing this. He lives a respectable life. And I pray and hope that, you know, when he is with his EFF people, he also teaches them the same. But I think that it all honestly should be something that they actually talk about, because if you think about it, that there's that guy, man, I forget his name, and I know that this will be like so insultive, but he's a doctor, right? You know him, the doctor that married the actress. Yeah, even with him, you've never had any scandals. I think that is only that other guy that is alleged to be Lona Maseko's baby daddy, that was married and then allegedly left his wife or cheated on his wife, the chef who was Lona. Those were the allegations that came out. But for the most part, I feel like, you know, people that are there in the EFF cabinet and everything, they literally like are people that, like, you know, they don't really get scandals. Like, you see the ANC, we have already seen Abu Gigabyte, we have seen that old woman, guys, like, and people were even asking, oh my gosh, like, you get gray hair down there. Like, that traumatized the nation, and especially the kids. And that's part of the ANC. And so I don't even want to lie, guys, like, I'm really just super impressed, and I'm so proud, and I'm super proud. It was a huge thing. They even had Makazi performing there and everything. And guys, when I tell you that when it was lifting, and it is just, as I'm saying, guys, like, my hair was just standing. Okay, black excellence, and I am here for it all. So anyway, I do love you guys, and please do make sure that you go register, guys. Do not forget to go vote next year. If you want change, we gotta go out there and vote, and make sure you vote for the right one. But anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will definitely see you guys in my next upload. Bye.